Sean Dyche throws the first dice and Everton stun Arsenal.
Chelsea continue to be very dangerous when they're not playing.
Wolves maul the liver in Liverpool.
Well, Tottenham allow City the 5th round, but still shoot blanks. Well, another episode of the Liquid Sports Show, and this weekend review, English Premier League.
Yeah.
And let me tell you one thing. Stars continue to align for us, no?
Yep.
Arsenal losing to Everton on Saturday, early kickoff, 1-0. And City suffering the same defeat on Sunday against Tottenham. That marked the 5th defeat for City, or the 5th game for City against Tottenham away, without not winning, without scoring.
And I remember you told us here, and you bragged about it. You've been bragging everywhere on social media how you got it right, man.
I got it right, bro, and it was all about. Let me tell you one thing.
Anyway, I didn't see that coming. For me,
I said
honest,
1-0 win for Tottenham. I said 2-1 win for United. So today I also have a correct score.
But I also had Wolves to win against Liverpool. But of course, Liverpool and Chelsea are now teams that you can say
not
they
a
can
prediction.
get beat.
That's not a prediction.
But anyway, credits to your correct score predictions.
Thank you, bro.
And I slapped your knuckles because I think Manchester United are also back in business. And Tottenham as well.
How many days do you think they'll last this time round?
A number of them. Maybe they'll double 5 to 10.
So Manchester City fans will start hating you, to be honest.
Nothing, man. I have nothing against anyone, man. If your form is bad, it's bad. If your form is good, it's good. And as at the moment, Manchester United and Arsenal are seemingly the only two teams that are on form. Of course, maybe Arsenal lost against Everton, but I'm sure this weekend, I know they're going to face a certain team that has been on form as well. And let's just get to it and we see where we stand.
Ogopa early kickoff. Westham hosting Chelsea at London Stadium on Saturday.
London Derby.
Yes, that's London Derby. Westham North, Chelsea West.
Yep.
So it's just London Derby.
London
right?
Derby, yeah.
Yes. What do you think about this game?
Again, I don't think Chelsea understand where they are right now.
The system.
Yeah, they're still in the middle. I think they are still confused in there. And they have signed so many players. By looking at how they played against Fulham, they drew 0-0, and you could just see it. Like this team is still developing. They are still under development. And to be honest, I think West Ham are at home and could surprise Chelsea. Oh no, I shouldn't say surprise. They could beat Chelsea yet again.
So it's no.
Yeah, but I think with the goal draft that Chelsea have,
I
think maybe there's going to be some goals in the match. West Ham also played well against Newcastle. And I'm going to be going for a 1-1 draw. What about you?
Tough one. Joao Felix is set to return. If you remember the last video I said here, Chelsea did good job with transfer. But how good will those players gel?
Quickly enough. Like,
will it be in? We saw Mudryk having many touches. I think I have many touches this microphone, more than what Mudryk did last time in his first.
Man, you don't have to be so brutal, but
debut.
Reality is reality.
Reality is reality. So Joao Felix is back.
Yeah.
We expect Mateo Kovacic also could make his return, but the likes of Denis Zakaria is doubtful.
Yeah.
We saw Sterling, another firepower added in the attack.
How about Reece James? Reece James is back.
Reece James is also back, but now not 100% like the Reece James we know before. Yeah. So for this one, I'm gonna say it's a loss for Chelsea.
A loss for Chelsea.
Sorry to say. West Ham have been very poor, winning only one match in the last 9 Premier League matches. One that's not unwanting record in the Premier League. But now you see Chelsea, the coordination of the players, having Enzo, they started Badiashile, who did good job. Those players are trying, they are doing good job, but were they needed at this stage?
I don't really know if all those signings were needed by Chelsea. Probably, as I said, it's a team under development, and I went for a 1-1 draw because at this point I think these two teams will play to an equal strength, and let's wait and see. Maybe
it's another loss for Chelsea. That's what I believe, because the last time Chelsea won away from home, mid-October.
Dang, that's a long time.
So Hammers have a chance of to nick a win here. So I'll go for 2-1 win, a correct score of 2-1 win for West Ham United.
Let's see how it goes.
Another match, once again, Arsenal return to action on Saturday. The second match of the day, taking on Brentford at the Emirates Stadium. I think we call it carpet.
Yep. I know you. We also have this friend of mine called Max. Maxon always says every time Arsenal is playing at home, that they are playing on the carpet.
Yeah, it's really tough.
And when he lost against Everton, he was very mad.
He was really mad.
He called out
on Jorginho. Yeah, I remember. He picked on Jorginho.
He said, Jorginho ni umbwa. But Max, wherever you are, I think you are happy as well when Man City lost points against Tottenham. Really, and I think it's not going to be easier as well. I'm warning you wherever you are. Don't make those tweets that you always make on Twitter telling people that Arsenal will win on the carpet. Arsenal will win on the carpet. Brentford is a team to beat this season.
Tough team. They've been doing well.
Yep.
Arsenal are desperate right now. Back-to-back defeats to Manchester City, losing the league in the League Cup, and also losing to Everton in the Premier League. So Arsenal are desperate to bounce back, and they have all what it takes to do that. Brentford have been one of the best teams in form in 2023. This year they've done an amazing job.
Maybe I just want to confirm which position they are on the table. I haven't been following them very well, but I'm sure
they're 7th on the log. 7th on the log.
Yeah,
with 3 points. Above those teams. above those two teams. I want to mention anyone.
Okay.
So I think the key injury for now, it's only Gabriel Jesus, who has been perfectly replaced so well by Ngetia. We didn't see him calling over the weekend. Smith Rowe is also out. Mohamed El Neni, no much worry because we have Thomas Partey and also backup to Jorginho backing him up. So I think everything is cool.
I have a question before maybe I make a verdict for this. Maybe you will help me on this one. What do you think of Jorginho's cameo in the defeat against Everton?
A bad day in the office is bad day in the office, and if you're gonna lose, you will still lose the match, even if you lead until 90th minute 1-0. It just happened, like people picking on Jorginho. That was very silly. Sometimes football doesn't make sense to me, because Jorginho is just introduced in the 59th minute and that's not considered a minute later. He is not the cause.
He's not the cause, actually.
That's a goal which came from the set piece.
I remember watching this match between Everton, and I was like, from the first minute, the body language of Arsenal players just looked different from the Arsenal that we have seen this season. I remember Saka just losing the ball and he's just there. Odegaard, like almost the whole team.
Trust me, the only player who played, I think, much better. If I'm supposed to pick who, maybe Partey before he was substituted, he was a bit better, a little bit better,
because he was protecting the defense during that time.
He was shielding the defense much better. Zinchenko, mistakes. Saliba, mistakes at the back. So the team started, I don't know, it was fear. I cannot call it overconfidence. Arsenal tried to control the ball the entire 90 minutes. They had a total of 70% possession. You understand?
I understand.
The problem is, I think the main issue was the defense tried to shield the ball well. Partey playing, introduction of Jorginho, everything was going well. But Arsenal problem was in the final third. When I say final third, I'm talking about
they did create a lot of chances.
They controlled, they kept the ball, but
they couldn't manage to break down.
Everton sat back and contained Arsenal. Because I remember when I was watching the match, I don't know which channel, but commentator was saying Arsenal playing well. Yes, the question is Arsenal playing well, but Everton playing better in terms of defending. But can you control this pressure for 90 minutes?
For 90 minutes, yeah.
But actually it happened.
Yeah, but then again, as much as we blame maybe Arsenal team for not turning up during that day, let's give credit to Sean Dyche.
Yeah.
So Daesh, in the previous interviews, he just said, I'm here to make things happen for Everton, and I want to make sure that they don't drop down to the championship. And I think that manager bounce really improved the spirits, because if that Everton was the team
under Frank,
yes, it would have lost. Even if Arsenal
5
played
goals.
back.
I remember before that, the season, last season, the last game they conceded 5 against Arsenal.
And remember, Sean Dyche is a long ball kind of manager. So
and very solid at the back.
And Everton have very tall players.
Yeah.
And I remember they won a number of headers against Arsenal's defense.
The duels.
And I could think maybe Arsenal have a weakness over here. And if Premier League teams maybe can listen to me, the ones that are going to play Arsenal, they should try to use long balls when playing against
and
Arsenal.
set pieces.
Yeah.
But the question is, you see, you cannot keep the ball if you don't have it.
Exactly.
That's the main problem. But I think for the new manager, he's good.
Yeah.
You remember Tafmo? Burnley Stadium, right?
Yeah.
So that stadium was also tough. Very few teams will go there and come back with 3 points.
Yeah.
So I think he might, I'm using the word might, not so sure, he might change that team, that Goodison Park, to become tough even more.
So coming back to our future game between Brentford and Arsenal, I think it's going to be some few goals. Actually, on my bet slip episode, which we have already, which we will bring to you again as well. You can check on our Liquid Sports Show channel. I predicted over 2.5 goals. And I think Arsenal will come into that game hungry. They will want to score many goals. For me, because not that I hate Arsenal that much, but I want them to lose this game. So I'm going for a 2-1 win Brentford. And Ivan Toney to score.
Cool.
Arsenal will nick in 1.
I think I'll just interchange your scoreline. Arsenal 2, Brentford 1.
Yeah.
At the Emirates, it is tough.
Yep.
Manchester have been there. Liverpool have been there. Living with 0 points. Only Newcastle managed to go with a point this season, actually.
Yeah.
Arsenal have not lost any match, Premier League match.
There's first time for everything.
Yes, and there is continuation. The next game is Leicester. We'll take a look at Leicester taking on Tottenham.
Spurs.
Tottenham did wonders.
Yep.
But they're gonna lose their next match against Leicester City.
I don't think so. Leicester won their previous game, but I think Tottenham are going to continue with their form. And yes, I think this is the part where you say congratulations to Harry Kane for being the all-time Tottenham top scorer. Having around 271 goals or something, right?
200 plus goals.
Yeah.
He is, I think now he is the third all-time goal scorer
for Tottenham. He's the first.
I mean, general.
In general, in the EPL.
In the EPL, we have Halaand Shearer. So I saw him trying to banter some people there. He tweeted one season wonder.
Yeah, one season wonder.
Okay.
But I think for him, he's a quality player. But putting in mind, he's not been able to win anything. I think you're not supposed to tell people that you're not a one season wonder yet your team hasn't won anything other than the OD Cup?
That's a cup actually. But I think my Kenyan team Bandari has more trophies than
Hurricane.
Than Tottenham.
Yeah, but respect for him. Having 200 plus
respect,
Premier League goals is no joke. Being the top scorer of a team is no joke.
Which is not performing well actually.
Yeah, I expect him to score again maybe in that match, and I expect them to win 2-1. Should win 2-1.
I'll go for probably 2-1 win for Leicester City.
For Leicester City.
Yeah, tough one though. On Sunday, Leeds United take on Manchester United. Then we also have Manchester City taking on Aston Villa. We take a look at City versus Villa. Having lost, I know Pep Guardiola at the Etihad will be crazy. We saw he made a mistake. To me, it was a mistake. How do you bench Kevin De Bruyne? Bench De Bruyne.
How do you do that?
He just came in and he started aligning passes.
You see, these kinds of decisions help you when the team is doing well. We're not saying Man City is doing bad, but at this point, you can
Against
feel,
Tottenham.
and you can feel that Man City this season are shaky. And maybe there's this debate that I want you to help me. Do you think Haaland might have been the person who's making City playing as it is? Because as of now, maybe just look at Bernardo Silva, Gundogan, and the rest of the players. Like,
I think Man City's form is just declining. You cannot entirely blame Haaland. Haaland is a poacher. Haaland is a good goal scorer. But Haaland is only good when City is attacking. And City have that. City have good midfield, and they need Haaland as their striker. Right? But now, when you look at when City things are tough, Haaland becomes, I wouldn't say useless. That's not the right term to use, but you can feel City are playing with lesser player. The same way during the times of Mesut Ozil at Arsenal. So I'll pick one of favorite players I have. He played for Arsenal. He played for Chelsea. Now I think for AC Milan.
Olivier Giroud
is a quality player.
Man who did wonders in the World Cup at 38 years of age.
Yes.
Jesus.
Giroud will score goals. Giroud will win duels for you. Giroud will defend. Giroud will produce a quality pass. He will assist you. Can Haaland have the same? Does he have the same quality?
He doesn't have the same. And
you just go like people. I remember he took over the title of Cristiano Ronaldo, the tapping merchant.
And that is what I'm telling you. That I think maybe him coming to the team, having all those goals, has affected Man City in some way or another. Because take a look at how many goals does Bernardo Silva has this season?
True.
Almost 0. How many goals does Grealish have? Almost 0. How many goals
talk about Foden, talk about De Bruyne.
Like, their contribution to the team right now, compared to other seasons, is a little low. Like, they're not getting involved as much because it's KDB to Haaland, goal. So, if you start getting used to that kind of system, you will over-rely on some kind of player.
True. Or maybe they're chasing a certain record.
Exactly.
With Haaland.
Exactly.
You see now, he is now the penalty taker for Manchester City.
You see?
So I think it's a major impact. It has impacted City in a negative way.
But I know Guardiola is usually maybe a genius manager. He will know how to bounce back from it. All right?
You need, when your best player is not performing, you need to give him more time. I mean, for example, if Bruno Fernandes is not playing well, you need to give him more time to capture that confidence. But now for Haaland, either way, he has to play. Haaland has to play. We have Alvarez. Actually, he started the two of them. One playing as number 9, and the other one playing as the main man, the centre forward, the target man.
But tactically, I think if I were Pep, I would maybe for that match. We are not saying this is the best, or we are not saying this is how he would have won that match. But instead of starting with Haaland and Alvarez, he would have maybe tried to bench even Haaland at one point. But sometimes you get questioned for benching your top scorer.
Then there is another thing you need to understand. I don't know whether it still exists, but it was there back in the days, like 4, 5, 6 seasons, during the times of John Terry, Frank Lampard, Michael Essien. Those are players, Didier Drogba. Those are players who had contracts which states, I'm not supposed to be on the bench unless I'm injured. So if you need to
ask for.
Yes, and even if you ask a player, the coach is supposed to play you, you're supposed to feature in any match. So if that is the same case for Haaland, then he'll have to start. But you need to try. You need to try because we saw what Ten Hag did with Cristiano Ronaldo. The team wasn't performing, but at the end of the day, Ronaldo was benched. United started performing. Now here we are. Ronaldo left, and United feel like there is no gap left by CR7.
So coming back to our match, Manchester City versus Aston Villa, I think Man City, by the way, right now they're also undergoing a lot of problems with their financial fair play. An episode which we have discussed really well on our channel. You can also check it out. So I'm thinking they could bounce back against Spurs, and they're gonna score maybe at least 3 goals in this match. And I don't know whether Aston Villa will score or not, but I think Man City will score at least 3 goals. Haaland to get back on the score sheet, sure De Bruyne is going to start.
Aston Villa have been doing well in the Premier League, especially in the last 4 matches. Before they were stopped by Leicester after they lost at home 4-2. And I think this is another match they could lose. Man City will be ruthless against Villa. But again, another mistake for them. They could Aston Villa is a team which is not afraid of attack. But because of not being afraid to attack, they'll end up like they'll expose their back. I'm expecting a 4-1 4-1 defeat for Villa. So we expect Haaland to be back in the score sheet. Of course, Kevin De Bruyne to continue assisting. Then the last match. On Monday,
we have the Merseyside derby, Liverpool
taking on Everton,
who are mauled by Wolves, taking on Everton.
Good game, good match. Late actually, Monday night football. Always interesting to see such matches. We saw the first leg of this match ended in a goalless draw. Is at Goodison Park. Now they'll be going to Anfield. Anfield has become just a normal stadium. You can go and pick points, to be honest. Right now, which stadium do you fear most? In the Premier League?
I should say there are two. St. James Park. And Emirates. These are two stadiums that you don't want to go to at this point in game.
Etihad or it's
Etihad. Brentford went there a few days ago. Was it before the World Cup?
They ran away. Ivan Toney scoring the winner. In the 98th minute.
You should fear those two teams. Those two stadiums. I think Liverpool has lost its Anfield, of course, and I think the 7th season curse for Klopp is ongoing, because we said here last time that Wolves will defeat Liverpool, and for this game, I know it's gonna be hard, but it's gonna end in a draw for me, and on contrary to the last time's draw where it ended 0-0, it's going to end in 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw.
Yeah, for me, that is for me.
Everton have only picked a single win in the last around 10 matches. That is the win which came against Arsenal. And Liverpool are winless in their last 4 matches. Losing 3 and drawing 1 to Chelsea. They're serious rivals, Chelsea. They failed to score in the last 3 matches. Who will score against Everton? If Everton have the same display they had against Arsenal, I don't see Liverpool right now lack the creativity to break a team. And if Everton can replicate what they did against Arsenal, then I think Liverpool could fall by just another one goal, to Everton. Yes. So I have a feeling Liverpool could lose again. Second consecutive match to Everton. A mistake for Everton, they could be punished. Because right now the likes of Mohamed Salah is shooting blanks. He has in his last 3 games, he has as many goals as Rock has scored in the Premier League.
Anyway, it is what it is, man. So we have had our fans asking us about the Dare episodes that we had. So the Dare episodes that we had maybe were just because we have taken longer before we shoot another one, because we have been betting on big games. So unfortunately for this period, we haven't had big games anymore. And we are waiting for the future game, which is Arsenal versus Man City. We're gonna do all those dares. And yes, another thing, I want to appreciate my brother here. Happy birthday. I have a present for you.
Thank you, bro.
How old are you turning?
What do you have?
How old are you turning?
I'm turning, I think, 37. I'll confirm from my ID.
You are too...
I'm too old than my grandmother, trust me.
And you to even forget your age.
Too old.
I have something here for you.
Okay.
That is a very nice, beautiful handkerchief.
Yes. Have you used it?
No, you know what is it for?
For wiping your tears.
To cry when Brentford beats you, Man City will beat you, and lose this title to Manchester United.
Trust me, I'll wipe my tears, but because of laughter, like I'll be so happy. Saying, oh my God, did you see what Leicester did?
So it will be tears of joy.
Tears of joy, bro.
I promise you it's not gonna be tears of joy. Anyway,
We'll meet.
blessings on your new year. I'm
Thank
sure
you so
we're gonna
much.
do this again and again and again and again. Behind the scenes, there is a mzinga for you. If you don't know what mzinga is, it's a bottle of champagne. So I have for him. a bottle of champagne.
Apparently, I don't take alcoholic drinks. I'm one guy who is committed to my religion. Even if you come to my home place,
You're a Muslim.
Yeah, I won't mention that. But if you come to my place, I cook ugali with the msalaba thing. Yeah.
So the msalaba, the cross.
The cross. I use cross to cook ugali.
Anyway,
Yep.
make sure you use your handkerchief in your new year very well.
Thank you so much, bro.
Yeah, so we've come to the end of our today's show. Of course, my name is Brian.
And they call me the birthday boy, Vincent.
And
This is the Liquid Sports Show.